What's up, y'all? Deep questions, deep answers. Ask if you want to know. So today, this gonna be like my first little pod. So I'm beginning, but we're gonna get right into some stuff I want to talk about. Just one topic. It ain't gonna be long, But so so what I want to say is like your friend is not a friend if they not telling you when you offer your p's and q's. Your friend is not a friend when they not telling you wrong about a situation. Your friend is not your friend. It's not if they're not helping you understand things and they just going along with what you took from something or what you assume something is. And and if they just let you think that that's correct without correcting you or without telling you a different view on it, they're not really friends. Because a lot of people will just go on with something and they know it's a different look. They know it's something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I told somebody one time, I said, "Man, you crazy, girl," and she just went crazy. She didn't want to talk no more. She didn't want to do nothing. I'm saying like it must be something wrong with your past. It must have been something that really hurt you in your past because why are you so emotional about me saying it? Like that means, and you're one of those ones that don't have a lot of friends, and you wonder why you don't have a lot of friends, and that's because you don't have proper communication skills, or you don't know how to understand what's going on, or you don't know how to separate somebody how somebody speaks and just how the slang that they use. You know what I'm saying? And I think as a friend, you should be able to, when they tell you what happened and they tell you, don't you know, girl, he, or don't you know, homie, she, they should be like, nah, I think you took it wrong. I think that's just a figure of speech. I mean, for me, if I say that you crazy and I think you crazy, you won't be able to ever message me or call me. We won't have no conversations. You won't even be able to look at me because I won't even look at you. Like it would be nothing if I thought you was crazy. Like if I tell you crazy and I continue to go on and on, like talking to you and different stuff like that, that's just how I speak. I tell everybody they crazy. I tell my mom she's crazy. I think we have to work on our understanding and work on what we think stuff is instead of assuming and being one track minded and thinking, oh, I'm crazy. Like if you get so sensitive about being crazy, right? It's because maybe your past experiences let you know that you was crazy, or maybe it's because you did a lot of crazy stuff and it's starting to hit you because so many people are telling you crazy. If you got a lot of people that's telling you crazy, then maybe it's because you are crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's really hitting home now because we don't know each other. If you got 10 different people that they don't even know about each other's existence and they telling you the same thing, maybe it's true. Maybe you need to go back and really, 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 really think like, okay, dang, am I really crazy? Or why people keep telling me I'm crazy? Why people tell me this? Why people tell me that? You need to really go back and think about that and put things together. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a friend can come in at too. A friend need to tell a friend if they acting crazy or they doing crazy things, you need to tell your friend that. Don't allow your friend to be crazy. Don't allow your friend to do crazy things. Don't allow your friends to do weird things and you know it's weird, but you sit back and just be like, that's just her or that's how she is. No, you a bad friend. You a terrible friend and you not doing your job. And I can't trust you and I don't want you as a friend if you can't tell me I'm doing wrong and you just allow me to do wrong. You allow me to cause a destruction. You allow me to go down this path where you know it's going to end bad for me, where I'm never going to be in a relationship, where I'm never going to make new friends, where I'm never going to keep a job, where I'm never going to have good communication skills because you're not helping me. Even though that's not your job, once you become my best friend or my friend, that is your job. That is your job to catch me when I'm falling because I'm gonna catch you when you falling. You hear me? Like, so I think we need to do better as friends. They're like, these days is almost like no such thing as friends. It's like no such thing as friends because people ain't really friends. And we call these people our best friends that don't really deserve it. And I think we mix up what a friend is and what a best friend is. You have to. I think you need to write that down on each side, on a piece of paper, and write down things underneath both of them, so you can separate what's a friend and what's a best friend and what's an associate. Because an associate is different from a friend. A friend is different from a best friend, right? So you have to realize who is who and put them in a proper category. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who's going down the wrong path, even if you are the best friend, and if you're not gonna straighten them up, you know what I'm saying? You may need to go on about your business because you're not helping their lives out. You're not helping them be better. It's just like a relationship. If I get with a girl or she get we together, she can help me upgrade mentally, and I'm gonna help her upgrade mentally. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's supposed to be. We supposed to be able to upgrade each other. And if we can't upgrade each other, what the hell are we together for? What are we here for? Why are we here? You see what I'm saying? Like we got to really do better on what we doing and the knowledge that we put into each other and really be real friends. Because if you can't tell me when I'm slipping, you can't tell me when I'm off. I can't trust you to do nothing. I can't trust you to be there for me. I can't trust you if a fight break down. I can't trust you if we're in a court. I can't trust you, period. You know what I'm saying? But the bad part about it is when you don't know that this person is not being a friend. You know what I'm saying? You know you don't realize you're doing all this crazy shit, all this bad stuff, but your friend ain't telling you either. So you don't even know that that friend is being a bad friend because you think since they agreeing with you and they on your side, that's my girl or that's the homie. Nah. So you have to kind of sit back and really think, oh, dang, why he say this or why she say that? You see what I'm saying? You got to really, really, really think about that. And then look at your friend and be like, damn, my friend be just letting me trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people laugh it off like, man, my friend just be letting me do anything. My friend be letting me trip. Ain't all that hype me up. Hype me up. And all that shit, let that shit go out the window and really, really start holding your friends responsible for their actions and responsible for the things that they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really, really, really redefine friendships. We gotta really, really, really go back to the old ways of what friends really were. Like and bring it back together. So that's just something that I wanted to speak on. I wanted to speak on that because I think a lot of people misuse the word friend. A lot of people call so many people best friends, so many people friends, and it's just being used loosely. And people don't really even know the definition of a friend. You don't know the definition of a true friend. You know, you don't know the difference between a true friend. So what are we here for? Why are you here? Even if I read for Google, right? If I go and say, let me see, let's go difference between between friend and best friend, right? It's going to say a friend is a person you know well and enjoy spending time with, sharing interests and activities. A best friend, on the other hand, is someone with whom you have a deeper, more intimate relationship with, characterized by strong trust, loyalty, and shared understanding of each other's lives. Okay, that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? And then you got different things that goes under those things. You know what I'm saying? So um we just got to do better. It says a friend share interests and activities. You enjoy spending time together, whether it's going to movies, playing sports, just chatting, comfortable company. You feel at ease in their presence and can be yourself around them. Occasional support. You may offer each other help or advice when needed. That's a friend. You may offer each other help or advice when needed. Regular contact. You might not talk to every day, but you stay in touch and see them occasionally. That's a friend. A best friend, deep emotional connection. You share your deepest thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities with them. Unwavering trust and loyalty. You rely on them for support and you know they will always be there for you. Deep understanding. They know you well and understand your personality, quirks, and values. High level intimacy. You feel comfortable sharing personal stories, secrets, even flaws. Ongoing support and encouragement. They offer encouragement, listen without judgment, and celebrate your achievements. Strong bond. You feel like your family and you would do anything for them. So if you would do anything for your friend, if you so much trust and loyalty and everything, you should be able to correct me. You should be able to lift me up. You should be able to correct me when I'm messing up. You should be able to help me get back on my path of what I'm supposed to be doing. Like if I'm slipping and falling, you're supposed to catch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we need to know the difference between friend and best friend. Stop calling everybody friend or hey best friend. You don't what's up best friend? That's my best. That's the homie. That's my best friend right there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So if I really start to ask some deep questions, how much are they gonna know about you? How much are your best friend gonna really know about you? That's what y'all need to do. Go and ask y'all best friends some questions. Ask your best friend some questions and see how many of those questions they can answer. Your best friend. See how many questions your best friend can answer. And then I want you to go and ask a friend the same thing. And then I want you to go and ask an associate the same thing. And that's going to let you know who is who. Sometimes our friends be our best friends and our best friends be our friend. Sometimes our best friends be our associates and our associates be our friend. Like you have to separate. You have to know who is who. You been putting people in position they don't deserve to be in position. You see what I'm saying? And like, why be in the friendship if you're not gonna straighten this person out and you see them going down destruction? Why be in that friendship? Because all they gonna do is lead you down. All they gonna do is make you look bad. Because it's like, damn, you hang with that person. You hang with him. You hang with her. Like, so I'm gonna automatically assume that y'all the same. You know what I'm saying? You be like, she crazy. That's my friend crazy. You notice a lot of people say that. Oh, my homie crazy. Like that's just him. He crazy. Okay, so like you holler at him? You holler at her and be like, hey, you need to when you slipping, come on, I'll tighten up. Do you do that? You know what I'm saying? You just allow them to do that, but you say you were their best friend. Like, come on, y'all. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better, man. This is Deep Questions, Deep Answers podcast, man, with your boy Shiesty DiBiase. If you got a question, ask in the comments. I'm willing to answer it. This is my first pod. You know, it's gonna come together, man. I love y'all, man. Big Shiesty. Let's go.